Hey guys, Shane here at Sports Performance Physical Therapy. I want to talk to you today about rotating, or in this case, not rotating. So you see the guys and girls at the gym doing those Russian twists. Well, one of the things we have to address is teaching your body to be rigid in the core to not twist. And why would we want to do that? Well, let's say you're playing a sport or any type of rotation throwing. Let's say you play baseball and you're swinging all the way through. Yeah, you're rotating through, but you also have to be able to stop yourself, so resisting at the very end of that rotation. Same thing with a throw, whether you throw a football, baseball, or anything like that. So how do we teach ourselves how to not rotate when we don't have any equipment? There's a couple things that we can do. First thing that we can do is a side plank. So if you have a nice wide open space, you go ahead and get down on your side. It's up to you how you want to start. Sometimes we like to start on the elbow. You can go up on the hands. I'll leave it up to you. Personal preference there, which one is easier for you to start off in the first place. As far as your feet, I'd like to be able to get your feet stacked, but that doesn't always lend us to be able to balance, and we're not really maximizing this exercise. So if we have to, we can go ahead and just drop the foot right behind, so you have the toe of one foot hitting the heel of the other foot. From here, you're going to lift the hips off the ground. Yeah, we're resisting a little bit lateral flexion, but what you'll see sometimes, you can look at yourself in the mirror, you can stare around in the gym. What I see a lot is this, starting to curl that chest toward the ground. So they're starting to rotate, letting gravity control the movement. What I like to do here is take that hand, hold it all the way up to the sky, and even look up toward the sky. From here, keeping everything nice and straight, preventing and resisting any sort of rotation. You can do that, give me about 2 to 3 sets, 30 seconds on each side. A couple of other movements that we can also incorporate, again, if we don't have any equipment, and doing a little bit of anti-rotation. Get down in that push-up position. All right, and if we can't have this push-up position or we can't hold it, perfectly fine to go ahead and drop down from that knee push-up position. Again, even while you're on the knees, make sure that hip is pushed down. You're keeping your body straight, so planked, and you're gonna be holding that belly button in nice and tight. What we're gonna do here is do some elbow touches. So from this position here, belly button nice and tight, don't rotate, touch the elbow, and touch the elbow. You'll notice that if you're in this 3-point stance, we have 1, 2, 3 points of contact. You have a tendency to rotate, kind of wiggle around, right? As you're touching the elbow, take these nice and slow. Don't race to just tap the elbows and get it done, right? Stay down there. Squeeze that belly button nice and tight. Touch, touch, squeeze nice and tight. Resist any of that rotation as you're going through those movements. 2 to 3 sets of that, go for about 10 to 12 touches total, all right? Now, if that's easy, go to the push-up position on your feet, do the same thing, and again, if that's easy, another one we could do is kind of get into this bear crawl position. Same thing, as the touches, back is gonna be nice and straight. Now we have the knees off the ground, so the thighs are gonna be pointing straight down, hands and toes. All right, we can also go for elbow touches here, but if we wanna complicate it more and get a little bit tougher, try touching the knees. Going back and forth, bracing again. If we lose a little bit of that midsection rigidity, we start to rotate. Again, the point here, 0 equipment. Try to fight that rotation, all right? With that one, 2 to 3 sets. Let's go about 10 to 12 touches, all right? Remember, guys, you need to stop turning. Don't get it twisted.